Hi, welcome. So the garden's just keeping on. It's doing what a garden does, I guess. It's growing things. Although I see other people online that are already harvesting things in our area, and I'm a long ways from that. Some of the tomatoes might be getting close, but I don't know if it's far behind or not, but hey, I'm pretty happy with it. Something took some leaves off of my pepper over here, right there. Don't know what it was. It looks like they were snipped off right at the bottom base of the leaf. I don't know what that would have been that did that. It's the only thing that got damaged. But something also dug up the peanuts. I mean, literally dug them up. I came out and they were laying next to a hole, so I stuffed them back down in the hole and covered them up, and they seem to be okay or happy with that, I guess. We'll see how they go. Like I've been saying, I'm not a peanut farmer. There's a new flower on one of the peppers. That's pretty exciting because, you know, if it gets pollinated, I'll get a pepper. And we have a pepper on a pepper. It's a little pepper, but it's a pepper on a pepper. So that's kind of encouraging. Although the peppers are little. I don't know. It seems like pepper plants should be bigger than that. And the tomatoes, they look pretty happy to me. I think they're happy. I'm liking, you know, the size that they are. I'm liking that there's still some yellow flowers left on them to turn into tomatoes. So maybe over, you know, the next couple of months we'll hopefully, do we have a couple of months left? Over the next couple of months we'll get some nice tomato harvest out of this. The drip irrigation is doing great. I am really happy with the irrigation. The only wonder I have on it is it maybe runs for 3 minutes before the water begins to run out of the bottom of it. It seems like it should take a little bit longer than that. So I adjusted all of the emitters down today so that instead of going out to the edges of the bucket, they kind of stay, you know, watering the center half of it. And my thinking on that is that if it goes out far, it's hitting the sides of the bucket, or, you know, flowing down a little bit, hits the sides of the bucket and just drains right out and doesn't really have much of a chance to get absorbed by the soil. So, you know, I took them from being a circle that's like this big to a circle that's like that big. Maybe I should try to get a picture of that, eh? But in general, I'm very happy with it. I don't know if the soil should be draining that fast or not. I mean, I wanted this soil because it was the last year's soil didn't drain very well, and this year it's draining really well. And I've got tomatoes this year, and I didn't get any last year, not many last year. So I don't know what I'm chasing. Maybe it's working perfect for these tomatoes, but maybe not so well for the peppers and the beans. And speaking of the bean, it's got 4 beans on it, but it's barely growing, and the leaves are falling off of one of them. And, you know, the other one got the flowers eaten off of it, or not the flowers, the leaves eaten off of it. I'm trying to think, did I say bean before, or did I say pepper before, that the leaves had been eaten off of or clipped off of? So there'll be a correction one way or the other, huh? So the blueberries are all done. There's no more usable blueberries on one plant, and the other plant looks like it's not doing well at all. I haven't done any research to see if these yellow leaves are to be expected this early in the year. It would seem more like that would be a fall thing, that it would begin to turn brown and lose its leaves. So I'm not really sure what's going on with those. And the roses, they're pretty much done. They're ugly. I need to clip those off of there. I just noticed them. We have not had any rain to speak of in a lot of days, and it's been very hot, and I doubt the roses like that. The tomatoes seem to like it. A lot of the plants don't seem to really be accustomed to the heat that we've been getting. It's, you know, everybody's been getting a lot of heat this summer, and it's a little unusual for us to go as long as we have without any rain or any cooling off period. Today it's supposed to be in the mid to lower 80s, which is still pretty warm for us, and I don't know when we had rain to speak of. So anyhow, the garden is just doing its thing, and I'm for the most part trying to let it just do its thing, and I'm pretty happy with how it's doing it. So that's about it for this week's update. Leave me a comment if you have any ideas about the water or any thoughts about the water, or if you want to know anything about how I've gotten to where I've gotten, or how I've built, or why I built things the way I have. Leave the comments down below. It's really fun to see that people are watching it and interested enough to ask questions. So anyhow, thanks for watching.